CAR T therapy over the course of my career is probably the most exciting development that's happened in the space of oncology. The Gates Institute at the University of Colorado Anschutz Medical Campus is an institute that's been recently created through the transformative gift of the Gates family to advance cell and gene therapy on our campus.
We were lucky enough on campus to recruit and develop a biomanufacturing facility that really is a world expert facility in generating these genetically engineered cellular therapies. It really feels like we're on the precipice of changing the way that we treat cancer and other difficult to treat diseases. Once we've amassed an amount of what we call preclinical data, we then need to interact with the FDA to develop a clinical trial.
In order to do clinical research, which is basically any research that involves human subjects, there are lots of rules and regulations that have to be followed.
The Investigational New Drug and Device team is a group of people who work at the university who help us interface with the Food and Drug Administration.
The office was established within the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Research. The university acts as the sponsor for Gates Institute clinical trials, and we're the face of the university for the FDA.
When you're developing new drugs or new devices, they have to be regulated in a way that creates safety and transparency, and it's incredibly complicated and arduous task with the Food and Drug Administration. Medicine now is team medicine, right? Like, you need to have people that help all the way from getting the patient in the door, to taking care of the patient, to performing research, and to making sure that research is all compliant. And all of that requires a massive village.
Instead of having to relearn every single time with different researchers, with different clinical trials, we've created these standardized processes, including how to communicate, where to put information, who needs to be included, when things need to be done.
It feels very concierge in nature. Having somebody who's got expertise in this that helps you walk through the process is really a huge benefit that we have on our campus.
It gets these novel therapies into patients faster. It allows our scientists to stay in the lab and continue to develop new products. It allows clinical researchers like me to focus on developing the protocols.
You give the patients hope. As their disease is progressing and as their options are narrowing or really becoming almost none, there's a deep sense of urgency, right? And time is of the utter essence for these families. The potential and the capacity to reprogram the immune system to help fight disease is like really almost a blank canvas, and it's just what kind of paint you want to put on it.